Did you watch Claymore?
No, I didn't.
I know I watched it with Dee, but so yeah, just Claymore was another one that surprised me only because, and I don't know how many people know about it. I don't think it's super well known. It's a little older. Long story short, the show just surprised me because it's like you look at it and at first it looks a little dusty. It's like, all right, this ain't like the cleanest animation. But then very quickly it's like, okay, the main character, she's already a boss, but her journey through the whole show is just like, she just kind of keeps getting stronger and like surpassing people's expectations of her and even her own expectations. And like the English dub is actually pretty decent. So what really surprised me, I just say all of this just because, so you got these warriors, they're pretty badass. There's one, and I'm telling you, she is my favorite character, and like I don't know, she was one that I would say she is probably my top 5 favorite characters of all time in all of anime, because she is just that boss. I'm just talking about like Captain Levi level, just straight up just killing people. Like so there's some rules for these warriors. They can't kill humans. That's against the rules. No matter, even if they are like criminals, even if you just witness them murder somebody, like you are not allowed to kill a human. So, but this woman, her name is Teresa of the Faint Smile, because she always got a faint smile on her face. She comes to this village, kills the demons. This little girl, who ends up being our main character, follows her around. And she's like, all right, you saved my life. So she's kind of her little sidekick. And she ends up like loving this little girl. At first she didn't like her. She was like beating her up and stuff. She was like, don't touch me, don't follow me. Like, you follow me, like it's all bad. But eventually she ends up loving her like a daughter. And because of that, these bandits are trying to like this little girl, because they're in the woods and stuff. And she's like, all right, don't touch this little girl. And she ends up like killing one of them. They're like, all right, messed up. And so just long story short, the company sends all these warriors after her because now you got to get beheaded because, you done broke the rules. And these are like the top level of, the warriors. These are like A-list. This is the Umbrella Black Ops, this is them. And she single-handedly, it is like 4 of these mugs, 3 or 4 of them. Oh no, so there's one instance, they send like 10 of these mugs after her. And she's like, all right, I concede. He's like, psych, I'm just playing. And she like, she doesn't kill them all, but like in a split second, she like renders them useless. And they're all like surprised. Then after that, they send like, like the top of the top. But even they can't. And I have to see this battle, dude. It's one of the coolest, most epic battles. Because she just is so on her own level that literally nobody else in this company can touch her, even when there's like 3 or 4 of them. And I don't know. I know I'm going on a rant, but just long story short, I think whoever's listening to this should check out Claymore, because it just kind of surprises you in the plot. There's some twists in there that I'm like, I don't know where this is going. And it's all pretty epic, and it's like all just women just doing their thing, So anyway, thanks for letting me rant for like another few minutes.
Claymore, yeah, I saw some of the clips. I had put it in our video last time. Yeah, I talked about it too. It looked pretty nice, but it wasn't nice enough for me to want to go watch it though, because I saw how old it looked.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a deterrent. When you first see it, it's like, I don't know if I want to continue this. And the first few episodes, I'm not gonna lie, are kind of slow a little bit. It does take a kind of a minute to really get into it, but once you do, like the warriors, so once you start to get into kind of just their character, I think the show does a really good job of characters being really unique in their behavior, in their characteristics and mannerisms and things like that, and their motivations. It's like a lot of times I see shows in anime, it's like, a lot of these characters are just fluff, or they're generic, or they're just following some template or some tropes, You always got to have the glasses character. You always got to have the tsundere. You always got to have, it's like, I get kind of a little tired of that sometimes. So this show really surprised me in that the characters were really engaging and really different and really versatile. And some of them, one of them was just downright just insane. She was attacking her own people. She does not give a F. She smells blood and she's like, all right, you're my next victim. And it's just the dynamics between the characters, I'll say, is really strong. And I think that's what stuck out to me and has really surprised me.